Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough! So, we finished off Port Royal, and now we have the option of returning to Halloween Town or Agrabah.
It's that weird reading from before. See? I knew it wasn't a glitch. Yeah, but it's still all cloudy and kind of fuzzy. Well, we know one thing for sure. What's that? Whenever Sora, Donald, and Goofy go out and help folks, the reading gets stronger. Gee, I wonder why. Hey, Sora, we're gonna try to find out more about this reading. And while we do, you fellas just keep on questing. We really are counting on you guys.
So, if you kind of go over to the area where this reading is taking place, you can begin to see something taking shape, and it's very ominous. And while we could go to Halloween Town or Agrabah, we're going to go back to Olympus Coliseum, because that is the next on our kind of increasing recommended level scale. And also, you can probably tell this is a really short part, because kind of our second trip to the Underworld is actually really short. Like, it's insane. Also, Sora, oh, the irony. Because obviously, it was just like, somebody must have unlocked it. What an idiot. Sora, it was you who unlocked it, you dimbat.
Herc, you feeling any better?
Well, same routine. Wonder Boy here thinks his hero days are over. And Phil thinks it's all in his head.
Gosh, Herc, we know you're a hero.
That's right. Blunder Boy. How could you mope on a momentous day like today? The Underdrome's back, and you are gonna fill the stands. After all, your fans won't settle for anything less than a certified hero. I mean, if you're not up to it, you could always just, I don't know, lose.
I bet you'd like that.
Excuse me? Hey, I'm not a selfish guy. I'm not like those high and mighty snobs up on Olympus. I stand for the masses, and have I got a massive idea. The games, ladies and gentlemen, are back. Yours truly, Hades, the one and only Lord of the Dead, brings you the Ultimate Games to celebrate the reopening of the Ultimate Coliseum. We'll finally answer the age-old question, who deserves the title Ultimate Hero? These games are gonna settle the debate once and for all. The winner reigns supreme. Of what? You guessed it, the Hades Cup! And I assure you that the great Hercules will be there, otherwise you'll never see your girlfriend again.
Lowlife.
You're too kind, kid.
So, basically the Underdrome is available to us. Not quite fully yet, because we've got to go through we've got to go through the story before we can do stuff in the Colosseum. And basically, once it's all done, it acts exactly like the original Colosseum in the original Kingdom Hearts, where you've got a series of battle challenges to do, and yeah, it's alright. I mean, it's a lot more challenging than the original. Like, the challenge has been ramped up quite considerably. So be prepared. Although, having said that, kind of, our trip here isn't as bad as it could be. And also, when we get a cool boss fight out of it, so... I mean, that's always a good thing, cool boss fights. I like those. So, as you probably guessed, we've got to sign up to the Hades Cup. There's not really any option, and we're going to go in with Herc. So he's going to be with us. And, I mean, we only have like 2 fights, and they're really easy. And then we've got to go on a little hunt for something. But, here we go. Also, I really, 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 really love this funky little beat. I'm just double checking the name of the song now. But it's great. But yeah, I mean, these fights should give you absolutely no trouble whatsoever. Because, like, seriously, they just simple enemies, and Herc helps out as well. I mean, he's not in full form, so he's not the most helpful thing in the world. But he's still pretty damn powerful and pretty useful, so you really should not be having any trouble whatsoever. And so, it's time to go to the semi-finals. These things are really, really short. Like, so ridiculously short. And also, bad alert, I don't think they're going to be quite the challenge you are expecting, guys. They're, like, merely heartless. And not even the challenging type of heartless. Look. I mean, you've got the bloody Crimson Jazz, but that's about your lot as to what's challenging. Now, I seem to be having a little bit of trouble locating the wonderful secrets of that musical track. But, as you can tell, something's not quite right with Auron. He's gone a little bit loopy, shall we say. Also, I love how we're kind of here in Valor form. It's just like, Valor form just looks so cool. Although we're going to revert out of it immediately because that's just wasting form. And I think at this point we need to head into the underworld because we need to basically tell Hades what for and just be like, no, you're not doing this. Sod off. We don't want you controlling Auron at all. It's bad.
Okay, let's review. State your crime, prisoner.
I exist. That is my crime. It is inexcusable.
Ooh, good. Very good.
What's wrong with Auron? He's never acted that way before. Shh.
Okay, so you made one lousy mistake. You exist. But hey, I'm a forgiving guy. You keep your end of our little deal, and I'm willing to overlook a transgression or two.
I understand. Defeat Hercules.
And his meddling friends.
What? No. Only Hercules.
Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten who's in charge. Oh. Hercules and the other three. Are we clear?
We're clear, Hades.
Lord Hades.
Lord Hades.
Good. Now go.
So that's how he's controlling Orin.
You know, I have to say, even for Hades, this is pretty dark. Like, my word. And also, it's you mean, you can tell how unlike Orin it is, because Orin's just like, generally always, this is my story, no one's gonna finish it but me. Well, actually, will say, I think that line of Orin's that he uses here, and it does get sort of used in Final Fantasy X as well. It's an important line for me, I think. It kind of, it resonates, I think. Which, I always like it when kind of lines kind of do that. It's great.
He's using some kind of a statue.
You know something? That sounds kind of familiar. Hades may be using the statue to hold Orin's free will hostage.
What do we do?
See if you can find that statue. It's gotta be somewhere in the underworld.
Right. I'm on it.
Tell me you're not thinking of leaving. You've got a match coming up.
I'll fight Orin in the final. One-on-one.
Oh, you will?
I'll draw things out to buy you time.
But
Just hurry back. I know you can do it.
Congratulations. You've got a deal.
Thanks.
On one condition. The Keyblader here and his trusty friends have to meet the winner in one final clash. What do you say?
That'll drive the crowd wild.
It better. I promised the crowd the event of their afterlives. Yeah, sucker. You know, for me, the rest is smooth sailing.